Hello everybody. Today we're going to create and connect to the sensations of joy and happiness. And we're going to create that sensation for ourselves. And joy is something that I actually really need to work on. My spirit guides are often just telling me and instructing me to cultivate more joy in my life, to experience that. I get so serious about spreading healing and the idea of freedom from within and freedom from awareness of who you really are, which is divine light and love, that sometimes I forget to connect to joy and connect to happiness. But here's the thing, we can absolutely train ourselves to do that. I'm going to help you with that today, and it will be supported by the energy of healing, Reiki, light language if it wants to come through, and healing from the Ascended Masters, possibly fairies. They really like to come in and give light language when I'm dealing with concepts of joy. So over here, watching over us today, will be my little skull. I absolutely love crystal skulls. This one is yellow jade, and it has this beautiful protective quality to it. But this, in particular, has such a playful energy. I call this guy Simon. So Simon has a particularly playful energy and will help us create joy. So Simon will just be right here watching over our session, helping us create that. And I will take just a moment to set the intention here for the day with my yellow candle, using a little color therapy to, again, invite that joy into our presence, into our being here today. It is my intention to just send out some joyful, peaceful, happy energy to you if you are willing to receive. And as always, if it is in the divine accordance with each and every one of your I am presence. So it is. So I will just set this back by Simon. And we'll start to work in, dig into these feelings of joy. So I'm going to ask you a question. Is there a time that you can recall in your life that you've experienced deep joy and happiness? Maybe it's a memory of a vacation or an activity that you just really love doing. Maybe it's a memory of a time that you had with a person and you guys were laughing and just having so much fun. Can you call that memory into your mind's eye right now? Can you bring it forward? And while you do that, while you bring that image forward, I'm going to connect us to natural citrine, which helps bring these properties in. And if you can't recall a time where you felt just absolute bliss and joy, know that that is perfectly okay. Sometimes we just can't recall it, especially when we're really feeling down and out. In that case, I would urge you to think, what would joy feel like? What would happiness feel like? And start to create that idea of joy and happiness artificially. What would joy feel like in my body? What would the essence of happiness feel like within my spirit and mind? Just the little light language. So create that for yourselves by either calling in a memory of joy and happiness, or just start to envision, start to think about what would that feel like? Would it feel like effortlessness? Would it feel like flow? Would it feel like elation? Would it feel like passion? And allow those feelings to spread out in your body, in your mind, and in your spirit. And if you found a memory within you, I'm going to now ask you to let that memory go and just sit in the feeling. Allow them to take up space in your body, mind, and spirit. Just continue to expand them out. We'll do a little cleansing work, and this cleansing work will help you to continue to grow this feeling. Sometimes we have to make room for the feeling of joy and happiness within us. If we're all bogged down by other stuff or things that no longer serve, the expansion does not have room to, move throughout the body. So let's make a little bit of space for that. And I'll use my Palo Santo as it cleanses, but it adds back in these really good vibrations. So it is perfect for our work today. And as I do this, as I cleanse the aura, the chakra field, continue to breathe deeply in and out. With all that cleared away, just again allow those feelings to marinate in your being, surrounding your body. If those feelings had a color, what color would they be? Maybe they'd be yellow or an orange color, maybe a pink color. So start to invite that frequency, that color frequency of joy into the body as you grow these feelings. Now I have another citrine here, but this is baked amethyst versus the natural citrine, but I think it does a perfect job to keep inviting in those feelings of joy. So we're going to use them and just kind of swirl it along the chakra line. And holding that visualization, the frequency of color that is attached to the idea of joy and happiness. Asosha karana eke. Kre oshakarana a. Kura orana e, korana a, korana e, shukure koshikarana ke. Kura korana chukurene ke, korana orana orana. Ashikara orane. Breathe it in. Kura oshukurano orane. Kura shukurano orane e, ke le shikurane e. Korana jagatake. Usoshokorano. The last stone that I'm going to use here is Sunstone. Carries that energy, frequency, vibration of our sun, which is just so warm, inviting, and like a bright summery day, you just can't help but to feel the joy within you spreading. There's also this great reminder that no matter the darkness that we may be experiencing in this moment, the light will always come. Joy will always return if you allow it. Right now we allow it. The deep breathing just helps me ground the energy that I receive. I'm going to start closing things up here now, and as I do that, you can just let all the visualizations go and just return to present moment awareness, how you're feeling. Returning to a natural state of being. Thank you so much for joining me in this session today. I hope that it brought a little bit more joy into your day, even if it was just very briefly. Thank you so much. Namaste.